Live.
Hey, you got Bruce the Weathered Soul and Dougie on the new Weathered Soul podcast. How's it going out there? We're live on WLSN. That is our new YouTube channel. And you got the Weathered Soul podcast, man. We're back.
We are. We're here and we're live and we're happy to be here. Absolutely.
And I've got it all.
I got it all
on my other. I've got it all on my other monitor here, so I can check it out. The chat is open, so if you guys want to go for the chat, we are open for the chat, and
the chat lines are open.
The chat lines are open. And man, it's been a long time. Hey, we're live recording this tonight for distribution on the WLSN channel on Facebook. We also have the WLSN channel on YouTube and Facebook. Still have the Weathered Soul podcast group site. You can get there anytime you want to go. And we just invite you. Happy that you are here. And it is just fantastic that you guys are here. We love it. We are going to be switching our audio feed. We are now done with the anchor.fm. We will not be using them anymore. Next time you hear us, this podcast right here is being recorded especially for Libsyn. We're going back to Libsyn because we get a little bit more visual stuff there. And I just want to make sure that we get as many viewers and listeners as we can, and I just love this. I mean, we're back. It's Christmas time, and I just got my Christmas stuff up. Dougie knows that he's been here was before Thanksgiving, and we had our inside up, so we had most of our trees up and the inside up. And I got the outside done this weekend, along with my wife, Tracy, who was outside with me, diligently helping me and going like, no, that doesn't go there. And because I knew that if I'd asked her that I'd get professional help because, me, I'm just going to throw this stuff up. I remember back when I was a kid. Remember tinsel?
Yes, I remember tinsel.
You remember tinsel? Okay, tinsel. So back in the day, man, when my mom used to do a live tree, she would put the tinsel up, and the tinsel had to go up very, like, one strand at a time, or one, maybe 3 strands at the most at a time.
Really?
And us kids, all we wanted to do was throw the tinsel. Just throw the tinsel. That's what we want to do. Throw the tinsel at the screen, at the tree.
Just cover the
and
entire
it'll land,
tree.
It'll fall like.
Yeah. Wherever it catches, sweep that extra off the floor. You're done.
Yeah.
Good old days.
Well, that's kind of like the way that Tracy kind of thinks that I do the outside. So I really kid myself on that. No, I asked her for specifically for help because number one, we got started late because me and Dougie were supposed to record this last night about 4:30, and I was still outside 4:30, and Tracy was still outside 4:30, stamping her feet and saying how crappy it looked because she didn't like the snow on the ground because we don't have snow here in Gilroy, except for back in 1962 or something. I think we had snow. And even if we did have snow, it would only last for about a minute, and then it would.
Yeah, well, you could put an ice skating rink up.
Yeah, we put ice skating rink up. But anyway, so we got the outside done. The outside looks beautiful. She finished it today with a couple little nuances that she did, and you know what? It always takes a woman's touch to get the holidays started, man. So I know you got some stuff up this weekend, huh? What'd you do to your outside?
We put a bunch of lights up. Just about all the small lights we had. We figured we got them on the lemon tree, we got them on the split leaf maple, got them, going across the front of the house, a couple of strings across the front of the house. Yeah, the wreath is lit up. Looks all right. Oh, and I did the flagpole.
You did the flagpole.
just for fun. Looks kind of weird, but it was kind of like the shaft of lights going out the side of the house.
Is it the barber pole thing? Is it the barber pole effect?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Except it looks more like a lightsaber, I guess.
And I love this time of year, man, just only because that everybody's out there. You can really see it this year. I mean, I've seen more houses lit up this year than I have in a long time, and that just proves that people are just getting really cabin fever and bored because I promised listeners tonight. Go ahead.
Well, it's also that I think people are also trying to just express a little cheer, like spread a little cheer, because there's no other way to do it.
We need some cheer, man. We need some cheer, dude. Big time. We need some cheer because we got locked down again. 12 o'clock last night, we locked down again. We're all the way back to March 16th. And here we go again because it's just the way it is. And I knew it. I told Dougie to begin with, back on March 16th. Doesn't matter about these lockdowns.
It's not as bad as March 16th because I couldn't work March 16th.
They want
60 days I couldn't work.
Yeah, they want it to be as bad. They want it to be as bad. Basically, we should be shut down. Traffic.
Well, you've been commuting.
Yeah, traffic this afternoon was very light. It was really light. So there are some places that actually shut down. I mean, my business.
At 4:30, it was about 90% normal for me. Coming down.
Yeah.
101.
Yeah.
Not
I don't
horrible.
think it was that. I think it was maybe half normal or something like that. It was just kind of weird, but I've seen it before. I've seen it empty out there at 4:30 in the afternoon, which was pretty weird. But that was March 16th. But not a lot of people I don't think are going to. The restaurants and the bars and stuff are forced to shut down. But I think some of the industry that figured out that they could still stay open during this time is actually not going to shut down this time and stuff like that. So, but some of my compatriots at the office were doing their due diligence and finally wearing masks in the office and stuff like that. So we kind of complied and did the same thing. So
we had three guys calling sick today.
Really? Wow. Yeah. Wow. We didn't have anybody call in sick. We're as busy as ever. I mean, they're still pushing the buttons for the big tech industry. So we're still going to bat for the economy.
Well, it's basically this simple. The boss said, if you're calling in sick because you're not feeling good, don't come back to work without a COVID test. Period.
I don't blame him. Tell you the truth. Yeah, absolutely. I absolutely agree with that. I mean, I need to quell a argument that I've heard on Facebook. If you go to the Facebook page, the Weathered Soul Podcast, just type it into the search engine there. You can get down to the group. And I've been accused of being a grandma killer, and. And nothing can be further than the truth. I mean, you know what? I post a lot of stuff about, I'm really upset about this lockdown. Yeah. Well, I'm really upset about this lockdown again.
Well,
I'm really upset about kind of, I know grow up, but I'm not going to grow up because I'm going to live free as I want to live. But I'm not out there killing grandma guys. I mean, I'm out there. I wear my mask. When I go out places, I refuse to wear my mask when I'm outside, just walking around and doing stuff. I'm not going to do that. That's never going to happen. Yeah. You're not going to see me wear my mask in the car, driving down the road like a freaking little robot. But you will see me, if I'm in a crowd, you're going to see, my mask on. If I'm in a store, you're going to see my mask on. If you're going to, if you're here, there, or anywhere, you see me, I'm going to have my mask on. I mean, Doug knows that, we all abide by the same things. And one of the things that I just had a real problem with is these people that just keep constantly banging the drum is that if we just wore our masks and if we just wore stay out of this and stay out of that everything would be all right. Well, we've been doing that, especially in California. We've been doing that, and here we are where we're at, and we're locked down again.
I think
deservedly so.
I think fewer people are than you think. Okay.
You know what? I haven't seen one person in the store without a mask on. I mean, I don't know about.
I don't know
about crowds. Yeah, but I don't
So
know
they
about
didn't get it at the
crowds and
store.
parties.
So what?
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah,
but
crowds
I
and
don't know about
parties
crowds.
and
Yeah,
yeah,
but
yeah,
well, I
yeah,
don't go to them.
yeah.
I don't go to them,
Good
so I
for
don't know.
you. Good for you.
I don't go to them, so how would I know? I'm doing the best I can. So, guys out there,
Okay,
I'm not a grandma killer. I'm
here
not a
you
grandma
go,
killer.
Junior. Listen to this. Okay, person at
He's
work
calling me.
got exposed to
He's
COVID.
calling me Junior.
Yeah,
How's that?
person at work got exposed to COVID. They brought it
Your
home.
work.
Now, no, a person that I know at their
Oh,
work.
a person that you know. Okay,
Yeah,
at their work.
brought it home to
Okay.
their family. Now,
Mm-hmm.
his entire family is sick, like ready to go to the hospital sick. His brother's entire family is sick and ready to go to the hospital sick, including their kids. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
that's 7 people because
Mm-hmm.
one person was sick at where he worked and he got it. And he was wearing masks, rubber gloves, and all this stuff because guess what? It was a county job. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one
Yeah,
person was sick
government
there.
job.
Person was sick and he brought it
A
home to
government
his
job.
entire, and now they're all sick because that's the way this works. That's why
Yeah.
you have to lock down. And that's why, just wearing masks and washing your hands and everything is great for you. Okay, wearing your mask protects you about 95%, protects other people about 90% from 95% from you, and protects you about probably about 90% from other people. So it's good that you wear your mask,
Okay.
but it doesn't mean you're
All right.
Superman or you got like a kryptonite shield or like you're a pedestrian that can just walk out in front of moving traffic and it'll all stop for you. Okay. It doesn't work that way, dude.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what. Once we take off our masks and once this lockdown is over, guess what's gonna still be here?
What, magnetic people?
What's gonna still be here? No, the virus is still gonna be here, and it's just gonna be just as viral
so?
as it was before. Yeah, oh, absolutely,
so?
absolutely.
Huh.
Yeah, absolutely.
Shoot.
I mean, even
What happened to all the other viruses?
Huh?
What happened
What
to
do
all
you mean?
the other
What happened
viruses?
to all the?
Yeah,
They're
like
still
what happened?
here. They're
Really?
still here. They were protected
Yeah.
by them. If you care about polio or stuff like that, I mean, what's it going to be? I mean, what's it going to be? We're going to have a yearly
It's
flu
dead.
shot now, and that's going to it's dead. That's why they still have it around. That's why polio is still around. Some people
Well,
do.
it was.
Some people
It's
do.
pretty damn
But
close to it. Yeah. It's pretty damn close to it. But some people wouldn't get their vaccines because they're smart.
Yeah, but I don't plan on getting the vaccine until I absolutely have to get the vaccine. So I mean, I get a flu shot every year. It doesn't prevent me from getting the flu, or excuse me, it doesn't prevent me from getting. It usually does. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. So what's going to happen with COVID? COVID's going to be the same thing.
I get a flu shot.
You know what?
I get a flu shot every year, so I know how they work, Bruce. Okay, they're not.
Yeah, I know how they work.
Yeah, it's like in the last 10 years they got it wrong once. One year they picked the wrong. They picked the wrong virus and gave us vaccines for the wrong virus. Yeah, 1 year.
Total
1 year.
Yeah. 1 year. 1 year out of all of eternity, they lost that one
of the last 10 years. I said you should be listening.
Oh, okay, cool, whatever. 10 years.
Yeah, in my experience, my personal experience,
they're 90% right.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh, anyway, so yeah, lots of stuff going around here, man. Like I said, we got the shutdown again, and we got a curfew, and we got what was it? So what we were under 15% of ICU beds open. That's why we're all shut. The counties took it on themselves. Yeah. I mean, we haven't shut down because we've had less than that available to us, but it is one of those things that's been happening, and it is real, and it's unfortunate, but like I said, live free, not as free as their permit, but as free as you can get away with. But that doesn't mean don't use personal responsibility and be an asshole about it. So I'm going to be very blunt with people out there. It's just like, the virus is real, guys. The virus is real. The hype, not so much, but the virus is real. And Dougie will disagree with me, but that's just the way it is. Yeah, don't fool around with it, dude. I mean, you know,
I mean, most people
just wear your mask. Wear your mask wear your mask when you go out. You don't have to be out. You don't have to go partying all the time. You don't have to do it all the time. Just fucking help out a little bit. Shit, that's all anybody's asking. I mean, it's never going to be enough for everybody. It's just like nobody ever has enough money. Nobody ever has enough freedom. Nobody ever has enough this. Nobody ever has enough that. We're never going to have enough we're never going to have enough anything.
I think,
because that's just the way people
that's
are.
That's what most whiny bitches say. Yes.
Yeah,
don't have enough.
you know,
Don't have enough. Don't have enough. Don't
you
have
don't
enough.
have enough.
I want. But Ma, I
Hey, we
won
got
the
two.
election. Yeah.
We got 2 people in the room right now. Hey, if you like this, man, share it and hit that share button and hit that subscribe button. We'd love you to stick around. And hey, we know we're new. There's not a lot of people out there that are watching this live because, you know, basically I just set this show up right before we came on. And but, you know, we have some subscribers out there, and we love all our subscribers, and we know that they're there, and we just want you to stick around, and it's gonna be a fun show now. It's gonna be a fun show because I get to pick on Dougie, and Dougie gets to pick on me, and we're just gonna go through a little lighthearted news that's been going on, and it's just kind of things are funny around here. I really do want to touch on one thing about COVID, about what went on, and I don't know, Dougie, if you heard about it, but there was a lady down in LA County that posted actually NBC posted a video about her because she got shut down, told that she can't have any more outside dining, and at the same time across the street,
I heard it.
there was
a
Hollywood. Yeah, the Hollywood studio was setting up their dining tents and stuff for their production or whatever they're doing, show or movie or whatever they were casting there. They were able to dine and feed their people outside. I never saw much of the end of it, but I mean, to me, you know, when I talk about why people are just kind of just dismayed and just kind of tired of this whole COVID stuff is because we have to hear about that stuff every day, man. And you know what?
Well, you don't have to if you don't listen to it.
Yeah, but if you talk about but if you talk about the cooperation of the people, that everybody needs to cooperate, then everybody needs to cooperate, not just us, me and you, Joe Citizen.
So what was the problem? I don't understand the problem.
What right?
Was she mad because
the problem was
her restaurant and hers and everyone else's restaurants were closed, but this one company who wanted to probably contractually needed to provide food for their employees, have their kitchen set up, which would be there whether she was open or not. So I don't understand.
No,
I don't understand why the Hollywood kitchen even in this story. Why is it even in this story? Is she crying? She's saying, no, those people should be in my restaurant?
Because it was set up right across the street from her restaurant. That's
so.
It was set up.
So if it was set up a half a block down, would it have made a difference to her?
No,
tell me.
It still wouldn't have made a difference. It's hypocrisy, dude. It's just straight up hypocrisy.
It's not hypocrisy.
Man. Why?
No, it's not.
Why is it? Then why isn't it any less viral for a company to set up shop, be able to feed their employees outside, making a movie or whatever production they were making, and this lady can't run her restaurant? And they showed a video of everything that she had to set up even better than the Hollywood place had their setup.
Okay.
So
the only thing I can say to her
what gives? So what's the difference?
Unfortunately, people keep going out when they're sick. Okay, and she doesn't have the right to set up a place that's hazardous to the public. Why don't we just start burning rubber in the town square too? I mean, you can't have things that are harmful to the public open. Okay, that business next door is not the public. Do you see the difference? That's like you saying that's like you being a hypocrite for going to work. How dare you go to work when she can't work? You son of a bitch! What the hell's wrong with you?
Exactly. How dare us go to work when we can't? Because you know what? Because if the science and logic was right that you guys wanted to stick by this lockdown thing, then everybody's things should be locked down tight. No, there's no food, there's no deliveries, there's no this, there's no that, there's no nothing. That's a lockdown. That's a lockdown. Now, is
Okay,
that
I agree.
feasible? Hell no.
I
You know
agree.
it's not feasible. Hell no. You know it's. I know you agree. I know you agree on that. I would 100% agree on that.
And
But
I
the
also
problem
agree
is
that if the
that you
government's
can't
going to
do
tell
that.
you to lock down, there should be no financial impact on you. Also, like that lady should be
Well,
getting
where's that money going to come from?
whatever she was making, $5,000 a day in her restaurant. She should be getting that money every day that she's shut down. And I don't care where the money comes from, but they shouldn't shut her down unless they can give it to her. I mean, come on.
So that's how I love. That's why I love Dougie, because I know that the logic would come out, and that is true, and that's absolutely true. That is absolutely true. Because
I agree with that,
like
but
you said,
I agree with that, but I don't agree with
that company who
whiny
set up
people saying, "Look at them, and look at me, look at them, look at me." Okay, because it's two different things. Yeah, because she should be pissed at you for going to work. She should be pissed at me for going to work.
Here with the bounce again. Are you on Wi-Fi?
I'm not bouncing. You are. You're bouncing all night, man. You have.
I'm on a. You know what? I'm on a hardwire, dude. I'm on a hardwire too right now, dude. And it's just terrible. It's really slow for some reason today.
Yeah.
And
you keep stopping. You keep stopping, and I keep talking. Anyway, well, I agree that it's hardships for everybody, and it sucks. And I don't know if I don't even know if shutting down it would make a difference. It's just a knee-jerk reaction. Okay, I don't know. Okay, I think that if people won't stay home when they're sick, okay, and the problem with this is you don't know. You go out 2-3 days before you even realize you're sick. Now you just infected 10 people.
Yeah.
Right? Till we can get tested. If we had a test before we left the house every day, that would be great. I check my temperature every day. Before I leave the house.
I do. Yeah. I do the rectal time, dude, because I like the rectal kind.
Yeah, well, you would. Yeah. You sniff it afterwards to make sure everything is safe. Pepperoni.
This is the kind of shit you get when you listen to the podcast.
You asked for it.
I can't stop.
Oh man.
And that's what's going to happen. So what I decided to do with me and Dougie this week was to actually look at a couple of things, and I'm bringing up the screen right here. And I love to go to Fox News every day, and I don't watch the news. I don't turn on KTVU, which is our local Fox affiliate. I don't listen to any of the other news outlets. I just don't watch news, but I do go to those websites every day, and I go to CNN. I go to Fox News. Usually, I go to Reuters first, and because Reuters, I want to go watch. I want to read some real news, so I go to Reuters, and then I'll go to actually Al Jazeera, and I'll look at some world news, and then I'll come over to Fox, and I'll come over to CNN to see what they're all joking about. So, but what I like to do is I like to go down to the bottom here where it says features and faces, and these are kind of the little obscure stuff that started up at the top, and then it kind of worked its way down, and then they kind of put the stuff out here, and it's just really, really kind of, there's some entertaining, some sad stuff, and there's all kinds of really weird stuff on this. It's almost like a National Enquirer, but I wanted to just kind of comment on a couple of these things and see if we can get them loaded up. I mean, I hear my CPU in the background just freaking going crazy right now because I got so many websites up. And it's just going, quit it, Bruce, quit it. I'm just a old 496. No, I don't have a 496. I still have I still got a pretty good machine, but man, it huffs and puffs whenever I try to get it going. So we got a story right here.
Yeah, what are you trying to bring up now?
I'm trying to bring up the story here. Let me come back to us right now because I'm just trying to get it up here. Let me get it to come up here.
20
And
bikini shots.
here it is. Yeah, so we don't have to look at the bikini shots too much. I'll look at them though because I like the bikini shots. But a man makes a cookie salad king's a man makes cookie salad king's hand dish based on a dream he had that goes viral. And I haven't even. This is the first time I've even looked at it. He says one man's dream is another man's culinary nightmare. A Twitter user has shocked the precious palates of social media everywhere with his recreational freaky food farango that came with him in a dream. According to the user, he had a dream where the food called King's Hand he shared on True, which was made of a hollow hand made of M&M cookie and filled with salad and with salad of tomatoes, cucumber, and feta. How would you like that, Doug? How about a nice chocolate chip cookie with salad and feta in it? What's that face? What's that face? Come on. You're from back east. You've had to have eaten weirder food than that.
Not me, my friend. I'm not British.
Such weird things that people do and eat, man. It's just incredible.
It would take me a long time to eat that, man, because I'd have to pick all the M&M out first, and then try to salvage some of the cookie dough, right, and then separate that from the lettuce.
Oh my gosh!
I'm not going to combine those three things in my mouth at once.
I'm having such a hard time with my internet. It is just not funny. So I'm kind of doing some stuff on my phone. I guess I should have my other stuff out here. But we got a fact check actually too from Reuters. Reuters came out. Me and Doug did a little bit of stuff on the fact check not too long ago, and
Reuters fact check.
Man, they got all. Oh no, nobody's fact checked us. If they fact checked us, we'd be
fools,
liars. We'd be all on fire. Oh, fire! Give me some water, because that's just how we are. But
I'm always 100% factual.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But Reuters came out with a fact checker, and me and Dougie used it not too long ago for a little bit of laughs and stuff. And one of the top fact check of the day is that Kelly Loeffler. Did you listen to the Georgia Senate debates?
Only a few seconds of it.
Oh, did you? Because
yeah.
I didn't even waste my time lifting a finger to go over there. Because I can really care less about the Senate or the freaking House or the presidency or anything like that.
All I can say is she must be really, really smart. You see how big her hair is?
Oh, she's got really
big hair. Yeah, she must be really smart. Yeah.
But there's really false evidence. The headline is false evidence that Senator Kelly Loeffler used a wire during the Georgia Senate debate. So what does that matter? I really don't.
Is that why she kept giving the same answer over and over? The tape was stuck.
Oh, is that right? So you did watch it more than 10 seconds.
No, I think
a post on Facebook makes multiple claims about COVID-19 pandemic and the 2020 presidential elections. These claims are false. Want to read that one? We can read that one. Let's read that. I don't know. Let's read it because we're talking about COVID. So why not read it?
If it's on Facebook, I'll have to turn my monitor off.
Oh man, see how Dougie is. So an example of the post can be seen here, and we're not going to go there, but the post makes various claims about COVID-19, and it claims that mail-in ballots were the only way Democrats could win the election, and it does not give a source or evidence for any of these claims. Well, Facebook is just famous for just kind of bashing the whole freaking election thing to begin with. You can't be for or con about it. and because Facebook is just going to shut you down. But anyway, the Post also claims that the world is in a lockdown because of the U.S. elections, not the virus. COVID-19 was discovered by the World Health Organization on December 31st, 2019, from reports from Wuhan, China. So that was a useless bit of information that nobody needs to know, and probably another 2 minutes that you guys will never get back. And I always tell you guys that time is really, really precious.
Yeah, I bet you there's a lot of people who wouldn't even believe that.
What's that?
I bet there's a lot of people who wouldn't even believe that.
Probably not. Let's see.
Lord.
Doctor's selfie does not show fake Nevada parking garage hospital for COVID-19 patients. Yeah. Not very interesting. Lipid nanoparticles in COVID-19 vaccine are there to transport RNA molecules. Do you know what even that is, Dougie? Are you?
Well, I know what RNA is.
You're from back east. You know all that shit.
Nucleic acid.
Because I was from the West Coast, dude. But I mean, you're sitting there going,
hey. RNA. It's on the outer shell of the. It's on the outer shell of the cells. Yeah,
you get a whole bunch of.
You get it from your mother.
RNA. You get RNA from mom. Is that where it is? Okay. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Just a whole bunch of COVID. I don't want to talk about COVID anymore, man. Let's find something less about COVID and more about freaking something.
Why not talk about COVID?
I don't want to talk about COVID anymore.
Why?
I know it because I know it all about COVID. Talk about COVID some more. Go ahead. Well, yeah, I know a lot about COVID.
How about if President Shithead had told us in December that there was this new virus coming around and everybody got to be really, really careful about it, instead of us going to the doctors and them saying, yeah, there's a really bad bug this year, and hearing other people saying, yeah, there's a really bad bug this year. I got really sick from it. And then
because I don't look to my president to tell me shit, dude. That's why.
Really?
I look to I look to
well, because you got me sick this year, right? And one of our podcasts, you were sick, and I came over. We did the podcast. Then I got sick. I don't know if you remember that or not.
No, you got me sick. No, you got it wrong. You got me sick. Yeah.
No, that's not funny, dude.
Somebody got us sick.
Yeah.
And that's
I haven't been the same since.
Sick.
Yeah, and I haven't been the same since, and I don't think it's laughing matter. All right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we both.
I feel like shit. I feel like shit 4 days a month. I mean, shit, like I got the flu.
Yeah.
I'm coughing up Jello. I mean, it's not
Jello.
Ever since January when I got sick, where I was coughing up handfuls of white foam for 18 hours a day for a week.
And you blame President Trump for this?
Well, I think that if President Trump had said that there's a coronavirus out and it's really contagious, and if you're sick, don't do podcasts with friends, we probably would have not done our podcast. You know what I mean?
Probably
neither
not.
one of us knew that. I'm looking at you, so yeah, he's got a cold, big fucking deal. I'm not worried about it. And then I got the sickest I've ever been in my life, ever.
Yeah. Well, we both
like my wife asked me twice. Do you need to go? Yeah, twice.
We were both very sick. We were so sick that we missed work. That's how sick we were, and I never miss work. No, I'm not making light of it. Yeah. I'm not making light of it.
And you got it from somebody. You got it from somebody at work, and I gave it to people too. I know that at least 3 people I worked with, still are like this when I walk in the office because they're like, "You got me the sickest I've ever been in my life."
Yeah,
and that was all back. That was all back before it even was in the news.
Yeah, right? Exactly.
So I think that's something worth talking about.
Well, of course it's something we're talking about, but I think it was even farther back than that. I mean, come on, really, seriously. I think it was even.
It was in December of 19, maybe even the fall of 19.
I think it was even in the summer of 19, dude. Maybe in the summer of 19. Does Abby want to join? Does she have a laptop or something she can get on? She can join us, man.
You want to join, Ab? She says she's just saying.
She's just saying.
Yeah.
She flipping me off. She flipping me off yet?
A long time ago. Don't worry.
That's why I come in my room and shut my door.
I wonder, am I on my headphone mic or on my laptop mic?
Oh, is that what it is?
I don't know.
That's what's happening?
Are you picking up all the background noises?
Oh, dude, I got all kinds of background noise going on in this computer right now. It's just terrible. So, a life-size taxidermied unicorn to be auctioned off in England. Taxidermy white horse made of mythical in death with wings and a unicorn horn. So they have a nice little video that goes with this, but we're not going to do the video. Sorry, parents. Now there's one fewer excuse that you can't buy your kid a unicorn for Christmas. An auction house in England is selling a taxidermied white horse made mythical in death with wings and a unicorn horn. The striking unicorn stands 8 feet tall and features a 6-foot wingspan. News agency and Southwest News Service reports rearing on a marble plinth and a stunner that created the artistry and taxidermy interest and originally commissioned by the anonymous current seller. Look at that. You see that? Is that a wang? What's that in between his legs there, dude? Is that? Did they taxidermy the wang, dude? They did, didn't they?
Scroll down more. Scroll more. Scroll. Scroll. Come on.
I think they taxidermy. I mean, if you look right there, I think they taxidermied the wang, dude. What do you think? You never know what you're gonna find.
Wait, it moved.
These things.
It moved. No. All right.
I'm gonna next, man.
I'm gonna hold up the bumper sticker. Can I do it? Can I hold up my bumper sticker?
Hold up the bumper sticker. You can hold up you can do whatever you want on the Weathered Soul podcast. You know what? Here's the reason why you can do whatever you want on the Weathered Soul podcast, because you get to live free, not as how they permit you to, but as much as you can get away with. And we have a brand new YouTube channel that we can get demonetized on and kicked off and banned and everything. So, I mean, it's beautiful, right?
I bought that and I always had the fantasy of like sticking it on a TV at an airport or something.
Well, where's the Lewis Black doll? That's what I want to find out. I want to know that. Where's the Lewis Black doll? Damn it! Yeah, come on, bring him out, because I know he's within arm's distance from you right now.
I found another arm. The cat knocked him off the mantle. I guess she didn't appreciate him. Hold on 1 second. Oh. Okay. All right. Here we go. Sorry for that commercial interruption. All right. There's his torso.
We don't have any commercial interruptions because I'm the only commercial tonight. There we go.
There's his head.
There's his torso.
I suppose I could glue that
this
back.
Fell off of.
But his arms are definitely gone. I think I found one, but I don't know. It's kind of shattered. And then the base is still here. That's the important part.
The base is the important part. So now we are not a family show.
Go fuck yourself.
What do you mean? Oh, that's right. He's only on cable. He's not on network TV, is he?
Yeah, he's not on network TV.
Right, well,
but anyways,
that's okay.
So
we can't get on the Disney Channel. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we can't get on the Disney Channel. So back to our stories. So on CNN, which is like, a great website, CNN. If you ever get the chance, go to it, man. It's a fantastic website, just full of information and news and really true stuff. So it's great. But Oprah's favorite things have arrived on Amazon, and shop for the giftable list now. So I'm surprised that Oprah's not giving these things to everybody, right? Because Oprah used to, you're getting one, you're getting one, you're getting one, you're getting one, everybody's getting one.
I love doing that, yeah.
Let's see what everybody's getting. Women's
Sweatpants?
iconic women's seamless high-waisted leggings. Nice.
How can they
So,
have no seam?
huh?
How can they
Because
have no seam?
leggings aren't supposed to have any seams, dude. Don't tell me you don't look at women with leggings
Looks like there's
outside.
a seam going right across the top.
It looks to me like there's a seam going right across the top. The belt, that pulls
Yeah.
that pulls the tummy in.
Yeah. I got it. Right on. Yeah.
Let's see what else she's got here. Mented holiday favorites trios. That looks like what, lipstick there? Trio lipsticks in Pretty in Pink, a Nude La La, and Dope Trope. Trop? What
Trope.
does that say? Trop?
Trope. Yeah. Trope.
Trope?
Trope.
Top?
Trope.
No, top. Twop.
No, it's
Top.
taupe. It's taupe.
Okay, taupe.
It's taupe.
Ask Abby what it is.
It's taupe. I know what it is.
You know what it is. Okay,
Yes,
see?
yes.
There you go. The East Coast influence again, because the dumbass freaking West Coaster doesn't know what the hell he's talking about.
They use big words in school, huh?
They didn't use taupe in school, dude. Okay. They use stuff like mauve. Like I don't even know what color is mauve.
Kind of purplish, I think.
That's what I thought.
Okay.
A kid's book about belongings. There's one for your kids. Kids can defy and tackle complex subjects like belonging, systemic racism, as well as money, feminism, and depression.
Belonging to a group.
Just belonging like to a group. Wow.
I thought it was like belongings, like don't touch my stuff.
No, it's the woke book. Oh, geez, here we go.
No, you don't. No, what you should be? How about make it on your own?
Yeah, there we go. I like that one. See, there's a speck of good in you.
Told you.
The Foot Nanny Starter Kit Bundle, $50, perfect for your favorite pedicure loving pal and essential workers who are on their feet all day. This Foot Nanny kit will help slew off the winter dryness and exfoliate and moisturize the feet.
Oh, get that for me, man. Maybe it can wear down the calluses on the tops of my feet.
On the tops of your feet? How the hell do you get calluses on the tops of your feet? What do you walk on the top of your feet?
When I was doing the roof work, we got
to come back to this.
I had calluses on the tops of my feet.
On the top of your feet.
Yeah. From kneeling down and working on the roof on an angle with my toes facing down, kneeling. Yeah.
I will have to admit that I had a callus on the top of my foot. On both of my feet, right above the knuckle of the big toe, when I was playing baseball every night.
Yeah, no, this was on the
cleats,
top.
From the cleats rubbing.
Yeah.
No, from the cleats rubbing on the top of my toe.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I actually had a callus out there. It's not there anymore because I haven't played baseball in like 12 years. But yeah.
Yeah. No, on the tops of my feet, the opposite side of the arch, right? Tops of my feet. Yeah.
Oh, the 12 a.m. company So Good Fluffy Slipper. While unfortunately it's not an option to stay under the cozy covers all day, the next best spot is for the feet in these incredibly soft, fluffy slippers in shades of chocolate brown, tan, and gray.
Move on.
There you go. Oh, hey, how about the air?
I went to the radio.
Have you got the air fryer yet?
Oh, it's an air fryer.
An air fryer. Yeah. So my friend, you know who Little John Chrisley is, don't you?
Right.
Yeah, you know who Little John Chrisley. Well, he's a friend of mine on Facebook, and he got an air fryer this weekend. He went out and bought one. He went to go get, I think it was a blender or something. He came back with an air fryer, and he goes like he posted on Facebook, "Hey, I got an air fryer," and I'm going like, "No, John, it's like this. Hey, I got an air fryer. Use protection next time."
Our toaster oven does air frying.
I hear a lot about these air fryers. I would like to have one. I don't have the counter space for one. I don't know that
that's why we got a toaster oven air fryer combo.
Yeah,
so we can make toast, we can make pizza, we can fry French fries.
You fry French fries in the air?
Yeah, in the air.
Have you done the chicken yet?
No, nothing big like that.
No, you haven't done any chicken yet.
No,
See,
no.
so well, I don't want to talk to you.
Fish and chips, French fries, that sort of stuff.
Oh, the plush bathrobe. We don't need to. Bathrobes are that stuff.
No hoodies.
All this morning.
No
Oh, the
hoodies.
barista.
Ooh,
Nah, the
espresso
barista.
machine. What's that? Yeah.
What do you mean the espresso machine, dude?
Yeah. You can give me one of those.
Why? What are you going to put your Nescafe in there?
I put my Cafe Bustelo in there.
Your Cafe Bustelo. I thought you were a Folgers Crystals type guy.
Well, only on the weekdays.
Okay. I always thought you were Folgers Crystals like 24/7, 365, dude. Really?
No, Medalla d'Oro.
You're a Cafe Bustelo guy?
Yeah, or the Medalla d'Oro stuff.
Tell me about. Okay, we got sidebar.
I've got one of those. I've got one of those. Hourglass shaped espresso
sidebar here.
Steamers.
Sidebar here.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about Cafe Bustelo. My boss loves Cafe Bustelo.
It's really good, incredibly cheap coffee. It's like half as much. Yeah, it's like half as much as regular coffee.
Really?
And it's just as good as Italian espresso.
It's an old coffee, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I remember my grandmother having Cafe Bustelo in her kitchen. In the old tin, in the old freaking little tin.
Yeah.
That's what kind of caught my eye when I saw Lewis first using.
It comes in like vacuum packed cubes or vacuum packed bricks now.
Oh wow! Well, I had no idea.
It open, you pour it into a can, or a mason jar.
So it's really good coffee.
I like it.
Do you drink it black?
No. Sometimes.
No? Okay.
Sometimes. Usually I do it with cream.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm thinking about starting to drink coffee black just to find out whether I like it or not. But I've never, I use what, Folgers, not crystals, but put 3 scoops in and let it go. And then, we got Red Bay coffee, but hey.
Well, if you're like my dad, you could drink, Folgers crystals made with hot tap water black. I mean,
no, I can't.
He was a pilot, so you can imagine coffee he was drinking most of his life. My dad could reuse the same grinds twice, and it'd be okay with him.
So the Studio Badge Maxi Alfari concrete platter, $120 from Amazon, handcrafted in Ghana from local teak and hand cast concrete. These beautiful platters make a stunning backdrop for baked goods, fruit platters. Go ahead, give me the East Coast lecture here. The charactery.
The what?
The charcuterie.
In fact,
so stylish, you want to leave them out when they're not in use. And you got to read it for me.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Charcuterie. Charcuterie. Yeah, I'm sure that's a word.
I guess you stash your weed in it, huh?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. If you guys are just joining us, we're going through Oprah's Christmas list here. So we got the cozy throw. Those are boring. Nobody wants to throw. And we got the non-shedder box set. What the heck is that? Pride and Groom. Even Fido deserves some luxury shampoo. This 2-piece set of shampoo conditioners is designed for dogs with major hair. $48 for shampoo for a dog. Nope.
Non-shedder. So if your dog sheds, you can't use it?
I guess not. Oh, here's one for you, Dougie. You like eyelashes, so you can get some.
Mine are already big enough, man. It's the only place I got hair. Eyebrows and eyelashes.
Oh, you got the cup of tea Lux Organic Teas. Almost $100. Yeah, for $100 for what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, man, I'm not charging enough for our tea. Jesus.
We'll keep it in the family and go with the Bigelow stuff.
There we go. Future scientists. What?
What?
Got a story here. Keep it in the family with Bigelow teas. What's up with Bigelow teas?
Yeah. Abby's distant relative of the Bigelow tea people.
She's a tea heiress or what?
No, not an heiress, but some second or third cousins of hers are the owners of Bigelow Tea. Yeah.
She can't wiggle her way in there and freaking get a lawyer on it or something and get some money out of them or what?
Sure, Donnie. We'll get right on it.
Future Scientist Jigsaw Puzzle by Puzzle Huddle. And you can, these jigsaw puzzles are featuring affirming and aspiring characters.
Side note.
Go ahead.
Abby's mom's maiden name was Bigelow.
Mom's a Bigelow tea person, a real Bigelow tea.
Yes, honest to God. Yeah.
I kind of wish I was a Keebler, actually. I want to be a Keebler.
Hey, you want to hear some other trivia?
Yeah, give me some other trivia.
Hey, my brother's dating the BBD underwear heiress. How's that?
The BBD underwear heiress. Now we're getting down. Now we're getting down to school.
I went to school with this family. Their family owns BBD
now
underwear.
We're getting down to dirty rotten
they grew up in our town and they hooked up. What can I say?
Now we're getting down to dirty rotten scoundrel stuff, dude.
It's the truth. We can say it's a small world, man. You never know. You never know who you're going to run into, where, and when.
You want a beanie? No, we're not going to get a beanie. We're not going to get some.
Looks like a nice beanie. Go back.
There you go. Oh, you like beanies? That's right. Yeah,
of course I do. Yeah, should I get one?
Fold over satin lined beanie with foul fur palm. So you can have a fake fur palm on there because PETA will come after you if you have a real fur palm. So, but I can get you one out of my backyard
what's
from
palm?
sand. A palm? That's that little thing in the back. This thing right here.
Oh,
in the
yeah.
back.
And that's
the little brown
thing
up.
I thought that was supposed to be made out of the same thing that the hat was made out of.
It'd be like your man bun, dude, that you have. I mean, that you don't have.
Cut those off when I get them.
There we go. The curry cast iron enamel casserole dish. Now,
that might be something worthwhile.
There's something you would like, right?
Aisha Curry. Who's she?
Aisha Curry is Stephen Curry's wife. She's
Who's
now.
he?
That's the forward or freaking point guard or something from freaking the Warriors. I don't know. I don't play basketball, but I guess
the busted ankle.
Yeah, I guess if you're I guess if you're like $1 billion freaking basketball store, your wife gets to be Oprah's friend. So
that's a great deal. Go, roll back down. Let's look at this again. Come on.
All right, okay. It's
got a heart-shaped knob. Look at the price. Look at the price, man. It's only $69.99.
Me read. Aisha Curry's kitchen line has some great components to it, including its enamel cast iron casserole dish that's perfect for all winter sauces, soups, and braising. Scoop up this 6-quart pot in a bronze brown sugar, fire it sienna red, or stylish twilight teal, and it can all be yours if you have the price is right.
I want the twilight teal.
I say it's $69. Originally $70.03. So it's down.
Yeah. Well, if it's substantial, if it's good heavy pot, it's probably worth that much.
Well, I tell you what, I just redid my cast iron skillet this weekend, dude. Remember?
Yeah, how did it come out for you? Yeah.
Put it in the fire. Well, I put it in the fire. Went out the next morning, but it only got about 3/4 of the stuff out of it. Really. I mean, I went in and I cleaned it up and everything. And I probably could have re-seasoned it the way it was, but I said, I didn't want to do that. So I did what you told me to do the first time and put it in my oven and put the oven on self-clean.
There you go.
And let me tell you what, 4 hours later, that thing was stripped.
Yeah.
Everything that was on it, dude. It was nothing but ash on the bottom of the oven. And I let it cool. I took it out and it had nothing on it. I put some canola oil on it, reheated it back up, threw it in there. It is beautiful, dude. It is beautiful. It's all nice and ready to go. Just freaking fantastic, man.
I don't know if you remember, like when your cast iron is brand new, it still has that kind of foundry oil smell, the oil that they ship it in. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's the only, if you really want to clean it and get rid of that, that's the way to do it, man.
Yeah,
set it at 500 and let it go for a couple hours. Or, do your self-clean thing.
I'm telling you, it was the best thing I ever did. The Cocoa Seed Hyponic Mason Jar Garden Superfood Set. Perfect for those who don't have a garden but love cooking healthy. These mason jar gardens deliver everything you need in the space-saving size of a mason jar. The clever kits from a woman-owned company come complete with grow pod, so you don't need soil to get your beet and radish, microgreens, or wheatgrass seeds growing.
Oh,
So,
girl power. Yeah.
girl power. This is Oprah, so it's all girl power, man. It's all
Right on.
girl. So that's what we got. Something fun to do, something fun to be. And it's just one of these shows that I just wanted to kick off with and let our new listeners know, our new viewers know that we're just not all about the humdrum all the time.
Yeah, we're not. Not.
Cloudy,
Yeah.
rainy, lightning, tornadoes, hurricane, earthquake. We're not that all the time. We're not. We're really kind of nice guys. We just want you to get the fuck off of our grass when you're freaking on our grass in the front yard. You know, we work hard on our grass. We want that stuff to be green all the time.
Yeah.
You know,
and everybody fall in line.
And the last thing I want to talk about science. We know we got the meteor showers coming up. The Leonid or one of the meteor showers is coming up.
Yeah, they come up all the time.
Yeah, they come up all the time.
Every 2-3 times a year, they got these damn meteor showers.
But we're gonna have two of the stars that are going to be lighting up here pretty soon to make a superstar. And that's really freaking cool. That's going to happen during Christmas time. So, you know, you get the Christmas story and all that. You get the big shining star up in the sky. And me and Dougie are kind of geeks about it a little bit. Sometimes we look at stars and sit out in the backyard while we're you know, doing what we do. And because I won't tell them what we do, but we're in California, so you can figure it out. And we look up the stars and we look up at our little apps and try to find out what the stars are.
You look on the apps. I already know. I'm a Boy Scout. You forget.
China turns on a nuclear-powered artificial sun for the first time.
Well, I hope it was nuclear-powered.
I'm telling you what, dude.
It'd be kind of weird if it wasn't.
The more and more that I look at China's technology and their infrastructure and stuff, the more and more I'm impressed on what the hell China's doing and those billions of people that they've got working for them in that country, man. I mean, okay, so nuclear fusion reactor is uses a powerful magnetic field to fuse plasma at more than 10 times the heat of the sun's core. So
big deal.
I'm just going to China has powered up its nuclear fusion reaction for the first time in a step forward in technology, which would ultimately provide a powerful and limited supply of clean energy. The HL2M tokamak reactor in Chengdu, Sichuan province is designed to use a powerful magnetic field to fuse hot plasma at temperatures of 150 million degrees Celsius, more than 10 times hotter than the sun's core. The reactor referred to as the artificial sun because the enormous heat and power it produces was completed last year. Chinese scientists have been working on smaller versions of the technology since 2006 in experiments to design and lay the groundwork for future large scale power generation. It's really amazing, man. All the stuff that I've been watching on, like the Science Channel, where they come off with, you know, some of these northern European countries and China and all these places that just have this incredible technology going on that you just don't see in the U.S. And
I wonder why.
I wonder why. I really wonder why. And is that
I really don't. That was sarcastic.
Huh?
I really don't. That was sarcastic. I don't wonder why. I have my notions as to why. Lazy, uneducated, don't care. Yeah.
But I think
let somebody else do it. Stupid is good.
How big of a hole would that make if that everything got unleashed, man? 10 times hotter than the inside of the sun, dude. That's freaking really. What is the outside of the sun like? 11,500 degrees or something like that, if I remember right. Something like that. So you can imagine how hot the inside of the sun is. Just.
Well, we could check if you want.
Well, what do you want to check?
How hot the inside of the sun is.
A rectal thermometer for the sun?
Yeah, I'll use yours.
It's not ready yet. Running out of time, buddy. We're
How
at
hot is
1
the
hour.
core of the sun?
About 27 million degrees.
How's that
According
for
to
you?
Space Technology 5, the temperature at the very center of the sun is about 27 million degrees Fahrenheit. The temperature cools down through the radiative and convective layers that make up the sun's core.
That's why.
Okay, I didn't want to interrupt her.
You are
27
our
million degrees Fahrenheit.
You are
There.
our science expert, man. You are our science. But yeah, like I said, hey, I want to just thank you guys for coming in and watching us. Thank you guys for giving us a listen. Yeah, we're into an hour now. We got to get out of here. But you witnessed the launch of the Weathered Soul Liberty Network. This is our first show, the Weathered Soul podcast, and we will be coming out with a couple more podcasts later on in the week. I've got my Independent of My Stomach, which is going to follow under the same banner, and Bruce for Liberty will be making its brand new debut. And Doug's not a part of that one because I get to talk all the shit I want to about libertarian and liberty and stuff like that, and I love it, and it's going to be a good show. But I always appreciate Dougie because he's like the spice of this show. He keeps me in line. He's my Hannity to my he's my Combs to me Hannity, and I'm his Combs to his Hannity. I mean, so we you know what this is right here? That means I have to take my Plexus probiotic. And if you want to hear about Plexus probiotics, then you have to go to the Independent of My Stomach podcast, and I'll tell you all about plant-based supplements and probiotics. And that's what's keeping me alive right now, keeping me healthy. And like I said, Doug, man, I love you, dude. I love you, and I love you being here, being a part of my show, being a part of this podcast makes us number one in my book. We are the best podcast on the internet. It's just not a lot of people know about it yet. So if you want to get out there and give us a thumbs up on iTunes, give us a 5-star rating. You can leave a nasty comment. You can leave whatever you want out there. We just need you to go out there and do something. Let us know that you're out there. We know that we've had a couple of listeners tonight. We welcome you guys. And until next week, we're going to be taping these on Sundays. If you want to catch us live, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button. You will know that we are there. And then you'll be catching us on the flip side on the Weathered Soul Liberty Network and on Libsyn coming up on the audio podcast. So Dougie, it's time for you to say good night.
Good night, Dougie.
This is Bruce the Weathered Soul. Live free, not as free as they permit, but as free as you can get away with. It's a great time, and goodbye.